Hello everybody and welcome to the 15th episode of the Pokémon Shield Nuzlocke. Today, we're finally going to take our first steps into the Isle of Armor DLC. But before we go there, there's a couple housekeeping things we need to take care of. So here's the team, just a quick browse. Everybody should be about the same moveset-wise as the last episode. There's actually an encounter I forgot about. Here in Turffield, I actually have no idea where it is, so I think we're going to have to do a little bit of exploring. I think it's right here. Yes. So Turffield. Typically, I don't ever go for overworld encounters because, you know, it's a Nuzlocke. Everything needs to be random. However, this is the only encounter in Turffield, so, you know, it's basically a static encounter, and I would be allowed to get a static encounter in any other Nuzlocke. So this is a legit encounter. The last encounter of the base game, and I will toss a quick ball at her. Let's see if we can catch her. She's level 50, which is ridiculous. But I think we should be able to catch it. Nice. Cool. That is one of the things that I have on my checklist before we go to the Isle of Armor. Alright, and her name, I have a perfect name for her. It will be... Whoops. Claudia, because it's a crab with claws. We can check a summary. Let's see, is it adaptability? Shell armor, that's a shame. Actually, adaptability might be hidden. It might be guaranteed shell armor and adaptability is hidden. And there's a TM here, cool. Whoops. Solar beam, cool. Alright, the next order of business is to pick up a couple of key items around the region. So we'll do one of our signature montages for probably the last time, at least in the regular base game. And we'll get those. Here's the choice band. We already have the choice scarf, so this will be a nice addition to our item collection. And here is the choice specs. So that's the last choice item. Now that we have that, we can actually do some pretty cool stuff, strategy-wise. Just hit really, really hard. I had the option to get the choice band as soon as we got the rodent bike, and then obviously I could have gotten that, but I just didn't see it. It was hidden in this corner. Anyway, that is the last item we have to get. I'm going to get to a Pokemon Center. It'll be easier than doing it here, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we're just about ready to venture into the Isle of Armor. There's only one holdup, though. As you know, this is a Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke, but I don't actually own Pokemon Shield. I'm borrowing my friend's cartridge, and because of the way the Switch works, that allows you to make a save file on any cartridge, right? It's saved to the Switch, not the cartridge. So his save file is on his Switch, mine's on mine, but we're using the same cartridge. And it doesn't really make sense to buy DLC for a game that I don't actually own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of the Pokemon that we have in this PC, as well as my party, and I'm going to transfer them to my Sword game, and then I'm going to buy the DLC there. So the Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke is going to turn into a Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke, just with all of our encounters. Now there's a couple downsides to this, the first of which is we're going to start getting boosted XP on everybody, which we're going to overlevel, right? That was something I knew going in, but that's just the price we have to pay because I don't want to spend $15 to buy DLC for a game that I won't ever be able to access again once I, you know, return the cartridge to its rightful owner. Now, currently though, as you remember when I evolved Machamp and a couple other guys, I think I had a couple trade evolutions. I have my access to my sword cartridge, right? My sword cartridge on a different Switch could do trade evolutions. Now the problem is, as soon as I relinquish possession of this shield cartridge, I'm not going to have access to a second cartridge anymore. So, I want to evolve all three of these Pokemon, which are, well, two of them trade evolutions. This one evolves by a shield exclusive item. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and evolve Smith right now, because in Sword I won't be able to get the Sweet Apple anymore. It would have to be Applin. And of course I want to use, you know, the one that I should be using if this is Shield. So we're going to evolve Smith. I don't think there's any exclusive moves to being an Applin, so just go ahead and evolve her right now with this item. And now we have an Appleton. Not an amazing Pokemon, but, you know, we did lose a grass type last episode, so, a new one could be useful to replace, our good friend, Winston. Alright, so Smith is now evolved. Very nice. That's one check mark off the box. off the list. Put her back in. And now, I guess I will do both trait evolutions at the same time, but the first order of business is to level up Annabelle so that she evolves into a Dusclops, because that comes first. The other, by the way, while I'm here, I should say the other downside is that we don't actually have access to our bags, right? So, all those items that we just got, there's actually, like, no real reason to have gotten them. But what I've done, I can actually switch over my tab. This is the Google Doc that I've been using the entire time to keep track of our encounters. And if you notice, I actually did make a mistake. Episode 1, I thought Route 2 was 2 different routes, but I did actually get 2 Route 2 encounters. So ever since I noticed that, I've stopped using Dottler because Rookity was the first one. We did, unfortunately, break the rules a little bit in the early game using a Dottler for our fight with Milo, which I'm a little bit upset about, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Also, I spelled Jorge wrong in the document. But this is the base game. Isle of Armor. I have listed all of our held items that we're allowed to use here. So, I will make sure not to use any items, because my other game I've pretty much 100% completed. So I will not use items that aren't listed here. Also, TMs, I'll just not use Battle Tower TMs. I'll make a list, probably on this side, of all the TMs that you get through the Battle Tower, and that's the blacklist of TMs that I wouldn't be allowed to use. I've done the same for Crown Tundra. Except once I get the Isle of Armor items, I will add them to this list, and then copy it over here. So anyway, I got to get to grinding for my Duskull, and once I've done that, I'll be right back, and we can jump into the Isle of Armor. Okay, so Annabelle has now evolved into a Dusclops, and while I was grinding, I actually realized I might want to keep her a Dusclops because of the Eviolite value. The only problem is that it's not impossible for me to evolve her later on if I do need the extra power of a Dusknoir. It's just very difficult because I'll have to involve someone else, right? I could do it by myself right now, but if I do it in the future, I'd have to involve someone else. So what I think I'm going to do, actually, is just leave it a Dusclops, and then if I want the Dusknoir, I can evolve it later. I can cross that bridge when I get to it, but I do think Dusclops could be quite valuable. I am going to evolve Opal, though. I see no reason to keep an Onyx around. So I'm going to connect up to my other switch, and I will do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've connected with my other switch. I caught a random-ass Squovit and put the metal coat on it. Because I said earlier, my other switch, this is not my other switch. I only have one switch. I'm not some sort of bougie-ass Nintendo fanatic. This is my sister's Switch Lite, which actually means it cannot connect to the dock and therefore cannot be recorded. So what I've done, actually, let me mute it so you don't hear her Switch also. What I've done is that I've traded the metal coat on a random-ass Squovit that I caught over. Then I'll disconnect, move the metal coat to my Onyx, and then with, then I can record it, right? And that's how I've done all of them thus far. It's just a little behind the scenes for you guys, in case you want to know how it works. So we're going to trade this Onyx over. And then disconnect, swap the metal coat back to Onyx, then trade both Pokemon back over. And I will be right back once we've done that. Well, that's a bit anticlimactic that the thing interrupted it, but we do have a Steelix now. Very exciting. I am actually a big Steelix fan. I think I said that before. But also, Excadrill unfortunately passed away in the last episode, so Steelix actually has a niche as our ground steel type Pokemon. Very exciting stuff. And with that, I believe all the housekeeping stuff is done. I believe we are completely good to venture into the Isle of Armor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hold items from everybody. I don't think it actually changes anything, though. But everybody's going into the box. I think I do just get the items back, so I will just put everybody in the box. Everybody gets put in the box. Unfortunately, this box 1 is going to be filled up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take these 2. They're not dead. But we're going to put them into the death box. And we'll take this Squovit that I caught. And it's time to say goodbye to this trainer here. And we are going to take our steps into the Isle of Armor. So, it's time to open up Pokemon Home and transfer everybody over. Alright, we're loading up Pokemon Home. And unfortunately, I don't have a paid subscription for this. Well, fortunately, because it's fucking expensive, dude. It was like... I was talking to one of my friends in the FDL, and then they're like, it's not that bad. I'm like, it's like 3 times as expensive as Pokemon Bank was. Which is like, I guess if you weren't around back then, we got split. I think it was like $5 for a whole year, whereas now it's like $5 a month. That's actually not even, if that's correct, that's not even 3 times. That's 12 times as expensive. Pokemon Bank, I could afford. Even back then, I didn't even have a job back then, but I could still afford to have just passively. This I am not going to have unless I'm like actively going for a shiny dex. So we only get the basic box. I do have Pokemon in there that are trapped forever until I pay for them. They're held ransom, but I am fine leaving them in there in the other boxes. We will save and exit. And now we are going to transfer them to Sword. I don't think I have to swap game cartridges. I think I can just do it like this. Let me see. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now I think I can give Pokemon Sword. What happens if I connect to home? I guess that's where I would just at least view my home Pokemon. Okay. Now, whoops. I have cleared out a couple boxes in this game for my Pokemon. So let's see. Not these. I guess I can show you the Pokemon. Not my shinies. Legendaries, no. Ditto. Draft League guys. I think it's right before Draft League. Okay, so I have 2 Nuzlocke boxes and a Death box. So this box here is for my base game Nuzlocke Pokemon. And then, what does that circle mean? I don't know what that circle means. I think it's okay, though, because they're all coming from Gen 8 to a different Gen 8 game. Let's save and exit. And now we have to go back into Shield and get my Death box. I've just realized that, I didn't nickname Zamazenta or Eternatus. I will be able to nickname them once in... Oh, crap. That unlocked all the other boxes. There we go. Whoops. No. I just realized I didn't nickname Zamazenta or Eternatus, so I will have to do that. Okay, yeah. I just saw Silvally change forms, which means it lost its item. That's good. So if I ever want to nickname on Zamazenta or Eternatus, I will have to re-borrow my friend's shield. I could technically nickname them in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but I only get one. And if I ever want to change it, I'd have to play through Shield all again to get one with a new nickname. So I generally do recommend nicknaming them on the game that they came from and then just trading them back. Because finally, the one thing I will say good about Home is that it actually allows you to trade Pokemon, back in time. And it also just reordered this box. That is not the order that they were in when I did it. Wait, why can't I transfer? Oh, they're Gigantamax Alcremie, so I can't transfer them. That's interesting. Wait, did I get Eevee? Yeah, I did. That was weird. I don't know why I couldn't transfer Gigantamax Alcremie. Alright, anyway, that's everybody. I'm going to have to reorder them in the order that they died, but that's fine. Alright, we are all done in Home, and we can boot up Pokemon Sword for the first time and take a look at all our guys. Alright, here's our new trainer. This is the guy we're going to be rocking probably forever. I just like this trainer. I probably won't be worrying about changing outfits and stuff anymore. I need to organize them in order of death. Now, that Excadrill in my party is actually one that I just had in this cartridge, so I'm going to put him... He can go... Sure, he can go in the breeding material box. Oh, yeah, he does have some perfect IVs. That's probably exactly where he came from. Okay. Now, the rest of my party. Hazel. Gloria. Cassie. And... I have Sheldon. Who's... Oh. Jorge, of course. Jorge. There we go. That is the squad. Look at that. Everybody is organized in here. And if we look at my bag, one thing I'm very excited about is that this slot is full of EXP candy. I do not have to grind wild Pokemon anymore. I can just feed them candy. And I made a list, like I said, of all the items I'm allowed to use. Silvally does actually have access to memories still, which is really nice. I have all the memories on this save file. But I also have just, I think, a little bit of everything. Let me make sure I have 2 leftovers. I have 3 leftovers. Perfect. I've got 23 metal coats. I must have got that from digging or something. But yeah, look at this. So many items here. Alright, well, it's time to purchase the Isle of Armor. What? Okay. $30? I guess it's 15 each. Okay, the Isle of Armor. We have an armor pass. We can show it to the rail staff at Wedgehurst Station and go visit the Isle of Armor. And I should also get the Tundra Pass. The Crown Tundra, you have a Crown Pass. Legendary Pokemon. Yeah, very cool. Very exciting stuff. So yeah. Let me... Do I have items on our Pokemon? I don't think I did that. No, okay. Let's give everybody some items. It's going to be a lot longer to figure out where the items go and on who, but it should still be doable. Let me see. I do have one Shell Bell. Perfect. And that can go on Hazel. There we go. Everybody is leveled up. Now it's time to take our first steps into the Isle of Armor. I have tried to remain as spoiler-free as I can about this. I'm very excited. I did look up, like I just showed you the map, right, that I made in my thing. I basically just went in and found which areas have encounters to put onto my list. I didn't look at the encounters. I didn't look at the trainers. I didn't look at anything. I barely know what Pokemon even appear in this place. I obviously know like which ones got added. Why do I have a white cap? Oh, I guess you can customize your trainer some degree. Yeah, I never actually changed my color of my bike and shit, which I think I could do. I also think I get a lot more light. I didn't want to go in there. I think I can lightning more often because I did the Rotom Rally thing in the wild area, which I never did in my other save file. Very exciting. Yeah, let's get our ass right in here and get into the Isle of Armor. Is this the guy? Let me go to the armor station. Oh man, I'm excited. Let me turn up the volume a little bit. Isn't it an island? Oh, we take a Corviknight taxi? There it is! Oh, I am excited. I never played this when it came out, so... I never even watched videos about this. I have no idea what I'm about to step into. Oh my god, it's the evil scientist. Is this your first visit? Pokemon Biology. You want to study Pokemon. I'll update your Pokédex so you can do just that. Like I said, I am going to try and read the dialogue a little bit more because I've never experienced this. When you caught a lot of Pokemon in the Isle of Armor, come back and show me your Pokédex. Okay, so I guess she gives us stuff as we complete our Pokédex. Okay, some dude. I'm supposed to join the dojo, but there's a strange person standing outside the station, but scared. Is it the hottie? Wait, is it the hot girl? Oh my god, I think it is. Holy shit. Right on time, too. I'm Clara. You've got the wrong person. Am I being mocked by a kid? How about we have a quick battle? I'll be waiting outside. Okay, so, the ulterior motive of doing it on Sword is so that I can have her instead of the dude. Although, like I explained, I think my explanation was quite clear. I don't own Shield, and it doesn't make sense to buy DLC for a game you don't own. Especially when it's $30, dude. I thought it was 15. I guess it's 15 each. It's time to battle. Okay. I probably am super fucking overleveled because you could come here, like, as soon as you get access to the Pokédex. I think your Pokemon should be, like, level 60, though. Level 60. Is it sunny here? I'll knock you out flat. 58, okay. I will Rock Slide. I have animations turned off on this game. I knew there was some stuff I was forgetting to change to make it just as easy. And I also have that turned on. Okay, I need to turn that off, and I need to turn animations on. Okay, Slowpoke, level 60. I can crunch it because it is a psychic type. I think it's pure psychic, right? Not poison yet. Very nice. Was that my last one? Very cute. No, 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 no. There must be some mistake. How did this kid get so strong? I could just tell him to buzz off. Ahem. I mean, it's not like I was going all out, but still. Arto just got a long-standing reputation. Even the champion Leon trained at our place. No offense. Maybe you're not quite good enough. Maybe just enjoy the sights and stay away from the dojo over there, okay? I'll even give you this as a souvenir. A style card. Oh shit! That would go so hard if we were a girl. Damn. Shit, then they let you buy stuff that's not available. I'll see you never. Hee. Dude, I love her. She's actually so cute. That's crazy. Alright, let's get our ass into the options and tweak our shit. Let's see. Battle effects on. Battle style set. Send to boxes. I want manual still. Nicknames I do want to give. Good thing I did that. Gyroscope. What the fuck is this for? Camera? Okay. Vertical. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Autosave off. Yes. Show nicknames. Show. Skip movies off. Good. And then everything is normal. Cool. Alright. Let's figure out where we are. We are in Fields of Honor. So if we can find some grass here, we can get a Pokemon. I do not want to run into a wild Pokemon, though. Oh, damn, look at that. Oh, it's a full wild area. Oh, this is awesome. Let's get on the bike. Berry tree there. Okay, let's get some exclamation point grass. Alright, who's our encounter? Our first encounter is a Blipbug, which is a dupe. My other Blipbug technically was cheated. But, I think it's okay. I think we're going to, just roll with it. Let's maybe not go to the grass that's Baneri. Let me get over... This one had Chance, yeah. That's kind of a bit more exciting. I don't know if the different grass patches actually mean anything. But I will pretend like it does. We get a Baneri. Okay, I'm just hoping it's not Klutz. Klutz Baneri would be terrible. Alright, Fields of Honor is Baneri. And I know I have Quick Balls. Yes, I do. Alright, Baneri. We need a nickname for her. Okay. I will call her Judy, named after... Whoops, not JD. Judy, named after Judy Hopps, of course. Let me make sure she goes to the correct box. Alright, and with that, we can continue on our journey. We're heading over... Oh, there's some items here. Oh, that's for a Slowpoke, right? Well, I hope we get one. We did fail a Slowpoke in episode 1, which is quite unfortunate, but it's okay. This should still be Fields of Honor. Rockruff is here. Wait, let me make sure this is Fields of Honor. Yes, okay. I guess we'll just go to the dojo. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, because I know in the early game... What's a Diglett? Dick? Interesting. Oh, you're here. It's the Diglett guy. I remember hearing about him. Is that a Diglett? Huh? Find all the other Diglett. Okay. 150 Diglett? What the hell? Oh my god. Okay. Well, I don't even remember what I was gonna say, dude. There's one. I know in the base game, do I have to watch this cutscene every time? Okay. In the base game, I sort of, dude, there's so much shit. In the base game, I would wait to get my wild area encounters after, completing a gym or something, right? But now, I don't know how it's gonna go here, so I'm just gonna catch stuff as I see it. Oh, fiddlesticks, our new student decided to go home. Well, that way. Yep, he just suddenly left. Oh, who are you? Huh? You must be the new student. Who is this lady? I've never seen her in my life. You've got the wrong person. Right. He must have changed his mind. Let's go with that one. Of course you are, love. Although I'm rather sure it's not the name I was told before. My name's Honey. Oh my goodness. Because I know the guy's name is Mustard. So I guess Honey and Mustard. Honey Mustard. Oh my god. Leave it to Pokemon to put puns in their names. Who does he think you do? Just showing up like that? This ain't good. Miss Honey will know I lied. You've already met Clara. She's a bit of an odd ducklet, but she's one of our own. She's training here so she can be a gym leader one day. I'm sure we'll be best friends. Oh dear, but look at me. Come in. Don't mind the faint stench of sweat. Dude, I hope it's her sweat. Oh my goodness. If you dare tell Miss Honey, I'll melt you down to size, you understand? Dude, I love girls that walk with their hands out like that. Oh my god, it's Kubfu. The mon that's going to terrorize VGC for years to come. Well, his evolution, of course. I'm gonna grab... Oh, Klefki. I love Klefki. Oh, TM. What's this? Focus Blast. Oh, it's a TR. Okay. Well, I decided not to use TRs, but I feel like that's the only thing they would put out here since there's no, TMs. Oh, there's Diglett, too. Fancy Apple. What's a Fancy Apple? That just sells, right? I think that's just a sell item. HP up. Okay, and is there anything over there? Nothing that way. But I did see an item off this way. Right there. Oop, let me pick it up, please. Expert belt, a second one. Okay. So we have 2 expert belts now. Oh man, this is the whole squad. We got a new student joining us today. Welcome, Connix. Welcome to the dojo. All our students are good and hardworking. Everyone really gives it their all. Here's someone who's not listed in my database. Hello, sweetie pie. Just hide, my son. Oh, that's actually terrifying. I'm already getting boosted XP because all my Pokemon are traded. And now I'm gonna get even more. I'm overleveling 1,000-fold. That's Mustard, right? I'm rather good at Pokemon battles. Pleased as cheese that you could join us. Cheesed to meet you? Why is that a thing? It's a real beast when he gets serious. I want to see my favorite part. I want to see how good you are. Why not battle with little of me? Okay, I do not want to be leading with a rock type when I fight Mustard. I'm pretty sure he uses fighting types. We can lead with, Oops, I don't want to go to the PC. I want to lead with Zenith. I will fucking cook him with my level 70 guys, I think. Yahoo! Oh, I should have checked to see if I could turn the EXP charm off, but I really don't think I can. Oh, it's a shame they couldn't get interior design for the DLC. Yippee! Okay, level 61. Yeah, I'm a bit above because I fought Hop. Okay, fake out. Thanks, dude. Okay, let's fucking kill it. Let's see if it is boosted. I think it is going to say boosted EXP. I didn't look when I was fighting Clara. Oh, super duper. Mienfoo fainted. Probably boosted EXP. Oh, it didn't say boosted. 1,000 for a Mienfoo, though. But it is a, a trainer's level 60 Mienfoo. This should be Kubfu, right? Oh, it's Shanks? Well, I'm intimidated, and it does have the type advantage, so I'm gonna parting shot out of here. Why does he have a Shanks? That's weird. I thought it would be a Cubfu. Alright, well, we are going to Gloria. It's a shame we don't have a Excadrill alive, but Gloria is a great switch for this. Ooh, I should put Protect back on my guys in case somebody's gonna have a Dynamax Pokemon. Spark. Agency Immunity. And Earthquake. Oh, we're faster because we're fully evolved and 10 levels above. Beautiful. And boom, leveled up. Nice. That's actually not nice. We do not want to level up too much because we will be way above level. All right. You're pretty strong, aren't you? Yeah, I'm the friggin' champion, dude. I'm the champion of the regular. Oh my goodness. Whew, holy smokes. Sorry about that. That battle shows how much you care about your Pokemon. And let me adjust in my chair because I was not sitting at a comfortable angle. Even if you've come because of a misunderstanding, as long as you have a will to learn, then you're welcome here. Oh cool, they cleared up the misunderstanding. I'm happy you come to join us. Here's your dojo uniform. Do I have to wear it? I think I do. I think they're gonna make me wear it. Dude, it's so ugly. It's so ugly. Oh my god. Why did they tie up my hair like that? Hey, newbie. Oh, thank god we have a room. Now then. We're at max capacity. Oh, 3 trials. Okay. 3 trials? Why is there max capacity? The person who completes the 3 trials will receive the secret armor of the dojo. Ooh, secret armor. I want it. That's the spirit. The first trial. Master, you haven't given me my uniform yet. It's not fair. Do you really not have a uniform? My bad, my bad. Here's another uniform for you, Clara. Squeaky Bill gets the grease. What? What was that? Where'd my dojo uniform go? Why was it so fast? Poke. That speed, was it really a Slowpoke? I've never seen a Slowpoke move so fast. Give it back. No. Poke. Oh, they're fast as shit. Get back here. They cut out their Pokeballs a little too soon. What's up with these Slowpoke? First trial. You gotta chase after this fast Slowpoke. Train with care by little old me. You need to defeat them too. And while you're at it, could you get the uniform back? Do your best, you lot. There's just 2 kids here. What are these kids doing? Scraggy too? Okay. Now I need to be careful. Oh, yes, I do. Yes. Yes, I do. I have to be careful talking because I'm pretty sure there's a gift Pokemon here, but I would rather get the Cubfu than the gift Pokemon, so I'm not going to talk to too many people until I get the Cubfu. I'm pretty sure we get the Cubfu after 3 trials. There they go. Oh, damn, they're fast as shit. Why are they so fast? Like, even EVs wouldn't make a Slowpoke that fast. I hate having to press this button. Okay. Well, that looks like a trainer, right? That's what I'm assuming. We're leading with Zenith. We will lead... I mean, Sheldon probably is the safest, right? Because Sheldon's not fully leveled up. You seem to have an awesome bike. Let me customize it. Oh, nope, that's not a trainer. Okay, this should be a new area coming up. Right? Soothing Wetlands. Isle of Armor. What do you have to say? If I had a bike, it'd be easier to catch them. Okay. That guy is... Oh, the Slowpoke. Holy shit, it's fast. This isn't going to count as my encounter, by the way. It wasn't, I don't even think I'd be able to catch it, because it's fast as shit. Can I catch it? I guess I could throw a Pokeball, but my encounters are going to be, you know, the wild ones. It actually is fast, too. I wonder what... Is it EVs, or did they just... Are they hard-coded to have a really fast speed stat? Okay. That's one down. Oh, I want to check the EXP charm if I can turn it off. Nope. Oh, I got the dojo. Oh, it's one of each piece. Okay. Let me go to the bag. Can I turn this off? No. Darn. Okay. Choodle. Should I get my encounter now? There's a Dreadnought on the water. There's a Slowpoke over here. I guess I'll get my encounter before the Slowpoke. Let's see what we can do. Looking for an exclamation point. There's one right here. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. Dunsparce. That's really bad. Well, I did in the past complain about not having normal types. I got 2 normal types this episode, both of which complete dog shit. Oh my god, it's terrible. Ooh. Whoo-wee! I better get some better encounters than Baneri and Dunsparce. I need a name for this guy. I guess we'll call him Jake, because, you know, he's a snake. Jake the snake. Holy moly, that's bad. Okay. There's a dude there. Oh, there's a Slowpoke. Fuck, I hit a tree. Oh, I could have had Wooper in here, and I got Dunsparce. I missed! Okay, I'm gonna intercept around here. Was he gonna go left or right of the tree? This way. There we go. Defeat it and take back the dojo uniform. Alright, Crunch. Heal Pulse. I wonder if they could have anything nasty. I don't think they get, like, Destiny Bond or anything, but that shit would own me if they did. Okay. Damn, Hazel leveled up, too. Maybe it's time to piece out my team. Dude, we got her shorts? Hey, yo. Only time in Pokemon you'll get to take a girl's shorts from her. Not from her, but in general, take them. I wonder if they're even in my inventory. Could you, like, trade them? Can you give them to your Pokemon? I have a thing here. Are they gonna be at the bottom? Oh, it's Galacaria Twig. Damn. Where is the last one? There's a... Oh, he's over here. But let me get the Damp Rock. Okay, well, we already had that. Oh, fuck! I'm just going to gaslight myself into thinking that Wooper was a overworld encounter only and not even available, because I would love a Wooper. Oh, wait, no. Wooper is, it was in the base game. I could have had that from the beginning. Alright, it looks like it's gonna go through the grass and come out right... Oh, he's weaved. Alright, cut him off. Oh, it's Choodle! Run. Okay, Slowpoke's going this way, going through the grass, and then... Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna catch him. I don't remember which side of the tree he went to. This way, I think. And then cut him off right here. Bam. It's a fast Slowpoke. And Crunch for the kill. Okay, maybe I should start, you know, I think I said this earlier, but piece out my team, so that not everybody gets too much EXP. We got her uniform. Alright, what does Homeboy here have to say? Oh, he's gone. There was a dude here. Where is this? Brawler's Cave. Okay, caves typically don't have chance encounter, so I'll probably have to make a spinner wheel once we get there, but I'm not going to go too far yet. Oh, dodge Pokemon. Grab this item here. It's probably a TR. Yeah, Muddy Water. Okay. Oh, I do not want a Dunsparce. That's very unfortunate. Hey. Ooh, it's cloudy here. What do you have to say? Oh, it's a Watt Trader. I guess that's how I get items out here. Oh, I also need to be careful not to talk to people inside the dojo, because that could ruin my encounter here. I want Kubfu. Conix, welcome back. Don't tell me you got the uniform back all on your own. You can have it back. Well, thanks. Well mustered, Conix. You cleared the first trial like it was nothing. Why, I think this is the first time since Leon that someone was able to handle all 3 fast Slowpoke on their own. The rest of you tried very hard to. You were able to catch up to the Slowpoke, but I guess you couldn't defeat them. Ugh. Anyone who wants to catch anyone who was able to catch up to a Slowpoke at least once gets a pass. He really outdid himself, so it's only fair to give everyone else a chance to shine. Try to make a comeback, everybody. Oh, how generous. Either way, I'm still out. Oh, poor kid. Honey, where are those little ones? That's right, darling. I nearly forgotten. Squirtle, Bulbasaur, come on in, sweeties. Oh, maybe I get them now. Well, I guess I might not be able to get a Urshifu then. If I have to. Drip! Why did I say Drip and Vine? We've been taking care of them together. They're a little bit more curious. Why don't you pick one for yourself? You've been raised in a very special way. They'll be able to Gigantamax. I guess I can't avoid that, right? I guess I have to get one of them. So let me take a look. That means I'm not going to be able to use Urshifu, which is sad, but it's fine. So looking at my box, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3 water types when you count Jorge. Am I forgetting any? No, 4, 5 when you count Sheldon and Barbarical. Okay, then, but then in terms of grass types, we have Jorge. That's 1, that's 2 for that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grass types. And then Poison, I suppose. I mean, I think no matter how you slice it, Squirtle's the correct choice. I just like Bulbasaur more, though, is the problem. Oh, fuck, they're both kind of suck. I don't really want either one. Oh, but there's also, so this is a water type. Oh, yeah, Venusaur really is not the correct choice when I have Roselia, which is, like, exactly it. But then again, I'm not going to use this either. Can I wonder if I can talk to her. Can I skip? Can I, like, skip, please? Oh, okay, I guess we're going Squirtle. Yeah, I'll take a Squirtle. Squirt. I doubt I'll use it. Yes, I would. I hope it's a girl. No, it's a boy. Okay, I need to think of a... I guess we'll call him Kurt. Kurt rhymes with turt, which is a turtle. Well, not cut. Kurt. He can go to the box. Damn, I would love to get a Kubfu, but I guess it makes sense. It'll just go in the box with Zamazenta and Eternatus once I get it. Very pleased that you chose it. You'll be able to Gigantamax once it's evolved, so train it well. I'm obviously not allowed to Gigantamax it. Drinking it makes you gigantic and strong. I call it Max Soup. I skipped some dialogue, so feel free to pause and read it if you want. I'd love to have a big bowl of Max Soup full of Max Mushrooms right about now. Sure has been a while. And with that, the second trial shall be mushroom picking. Max Mushrooms are the key to Gigantamaxing, and I'm tasking you with finding 3. They are red with a spiral pattern. I'm pretty sure they grow in dark, humid places. Like the cave, I'm assuming. Next trial begins. Oh, whoa! Don't you worry, I'll be sure to raise you with lots of love, make you oh so strong, so you never lose to Squirtle. Well, I'd hope Bulbasaur doesn't lose to Squirtle. If you want that Pokemon to learn a new move, leave it to me. Aren't you just the sweetest thing? Give him a bit of Armorite ore and he'll teach your darling Pokemon a move. You should try it. Okay. I remember this. I remember this from, when my friends... I would have to trade them Pokemon because I didn't have the DLC. So when I needed, let's see what Zenith can learn. Oh, he's got all the moves here. Yeah, it's just all the moves. I'd have to trade my friends my Pokemon when I needed, like, competitive, moves on them because I didn't own this DLC. Oh my goodness, what are you doing here? Max Mushrooms gets me hungry. I mean, I'll be cheering for you. I'm sorry, but I haven't accepted you as the hotshot everyone thinks you are. Okay. Oh. Oh, she's gone. What do you have to say? I failed the Slowpoke trial after all. Kitchen. 2 kitties. What do you have to say? Forest of Focus. Or maybe in a cave just past the forest. What do you have to say? We're going to be doing some training by ourselves. Smart fridge? Nope. Nicking food outside mealtime. Honey. Okay. I am going to just talk to everybody to get the flavor text and stuff. So these episodes are probably going to lag a little bit compared to the normal ones because I don't already know what... Oh, I can just heal here. Cool. I don't know what everything does, and I don't know where everything is, so if you don't enjoy that kind of content, just feel free to do something else. But I'm having fun. This is my first experience with the DLC, of course. This is the Cramormatic or whatever. Cripes. Must need more watts. Okay, I guess I have to feed him a bunch of watts to get... I think this thing makes me items. You like it? I do. I thought you might be the type. Cramomatic. It's the invention of the century. I only had enough watts, but Mummy won't give me any more of hers. I'll give you my watts. I can give you watts. You give me 500 watts? It'll take me ages to collect them. Power on. Ram. Perfect. Put in 4 items you don't need and you'll get 1 new in exchange. If you put in 4 apricorns that grow here, you might just get a rare Pokeball if you're lucky. Okay. Hello, Mustard. Picking 3 max mushrooms. They have a spiral pattern. They go in dark, humid places. I'm assuming... Wait, what did this say? It's a game in which a lot of square Pokemon appear. I guess it's Picross or something? Pokemon Picross? Alright, so I assume we go into that cave that we saw. Oh, there's a cutscene. Maybe it'll tell me where to go. Hey, Connix, my bad, my bad. It dawned on me that you're brand new to the Isle of Armor. I bet you have no idea where to even begin looking. Let's take a walk, and I'll show you some hot spots. I bet it's the cave. Dum-da-dum. Okay, there's a little girly here. Forest of Focus is chock full of max mushrooms, but a swarm of Greedent came through and ate every last one. So I'm thinking you might have more luck finding them if you go check Warm-Up Tunnel. It's on the other side of the forest. Warm-Up Tunnel, okay. So I guess we'll get 2 encounters then. Just watch out in the forest. It's easy to get lost. Good luck with the hunt. Oh, hello. Came from a different region. I've been looking for Pokemon. Okay, so she'll trade Farfetch'd for Farfetch'd. Okay, Forest of Focus. I suppose we can grab... Who is this? Is this a trainer? No, not a trainer. People call me Digging Ma. Okay. Ah, you give her Armorite. I see. You give her Armorite and then she'll, dig for you. Okay. Oh, she's gone. Where the fuck did... Oh, I guess maybe she went back to the other dude. Digging Paw. Okay. Oh, and Among Us. Tiny Mushroom. Very nice. Okay, I do not want to Squovit from the tree, so I guess I'll get an exclamation point encounter here. It's gonna be a grass type, though. Carablast. Very interesting. Very interesting. I will just toss a quick ball. Now, I don't know how I'm going to evolve that, right? Like, obviously, the way to evolve it is to trade Carablast for Shelmet, but I don't know if I'll have to have a Shelmet to do it, so I'm not sure how I'll do that, but he'll sit in the box for now. I'm not really pressed for Steel types. I need to think of a name for him. We will call him Lance, because... Not Lamps! Okay, well, his name is Lamps. I'll change that off camera. But Lance, you know, like the sword, and his evolved form has swords that you stab with, jousting swords, if you will. Right, well, we need to get through here. Let me get that, come on. There we go. Twig. Among Us. Pinsir. I think this is the way. Oh, what do you have to say? If I brought back a fungus, do you think they'd notice? Yes, they most certainly would notice. Training Lowlands. Should I get an encounter here? Shouldn't hurt, right? Alright, what we getting? A Lillipup. Okay, that's fine. Let me put, Forest of Focus, we got Carablast. And this is, where are we? Where did it say we are? Training Lowlands, okay. Lillipup. I guess I could have been throwing the Pokeball while I wrote that. We're getting critical captures left and right because I have the catching charm on this save file. And a lot more Pokemon registered in the dex. Warm-up cave is where I'm going next. Okay, name for Lillipup. Is it a boy or a girl? I think it was a boy. Yep, and I will call him Doug, because he's a dog. And he can go to the box. Okay, so, warm-up cave only has visible encounters, so I'm going to get in there, and then I'm going to make a spinner wheel for it, and we will be back once that's done. But I guess we can go take a look in case there's a cutscene first. Who are you? Are you a Watt Trader? Call me Digging Paw. Okay. No, I do not need you to dig for me. Okay. Warm-up cave? Okay. I'm gonna make the spinner wheel. I'll be right back. Alright, we can pivot over to the other thing. Alright, it's time to spin. Let's see who we're gonna get. Sandshrew, Cubone, Chansey, Kangaskhan, Torkoal. And it looks like it's going to be a Cubone, which is actually pretty good because we could farm for a rare bone. So let me get my ass in there, and we're gonna look for a Cubone. So that is a Sandshrew. There's a Diglett here too. So once we find a Cubone, that's it. That's our encounter. Oh. Come on. Can't zoom out at all here. Yeah, my other stick isn't working. Sandshrew. Thick Club. It's good thing it's not a rare bone. I remember somebody saying, dude, Cubone feels terrible in VGC. Only to realize that he had been using rare bone the whole time and not Thick Club. I don't want to be caught making that mistake. But I'm glad they give us one because that's the only way Cubone or Marowak is even close to viable. Stealth Rock's not using TRs. Okay. I think that's a Cubone. Yeah, right here. Cubone. I'm hoping it's Lightning Rod. Well, actually, no. Hyper Cutter's fine, too. It doesn't really matter in singles. Lightning Rod is only really great when, well, could be good in doubles. Only good in, singles when it's a Alolan Marowak, which I would love to get, actually, but I don't think we're able to. Maybe through trade, but then it wouldn't have our nickname. Alright, we need a name for her. Let me think of a name. Alright, I thought of a name. We're gonna call her Mandy, because it's short for Mandible, but also there's the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, where Mandy's the girl, and there's the Grim Reaper, who's literally made of a skeleton. Yes, I do want to pick them. Hold up a sec. Oh. Wait, I got scared like she was gonna be, you know, any amount of scary, but she is... no way. Yeah, I figured. You're a pain in the neck. Yeah, we gotta fight her, I think. Some vile poisons will take care of that. Dude, she's pissed. Slowpoke, okay. It is kind of cute how she's the, poison type gym leader in training. And I think the, Avery, the other guy, is meant to be the psychic type one, because I've seen him levitate shit around before, so... and those are the, you know, the two typings that Galarian, Slowbro, and Slowking have. What? You hit our weakness. What are you, a super effective move machine? Coughing. Okay, that is also... Well, no, I was going to say it's also dual-type poison. No, it's, Is it Sunny in here? I'm gonna say yes. I don't think it would kill me in one. Or I think it would kill in one if it wasn't Sunny. Oh, no, it's not. It just tanked. I guess it's not super effective, so I'm not getting the expert belt boost. And coughing down. Who's the last one? Sheldon levels up. Am I gonna lose again? Is there something wrong with me? Yeah, it's that your Pokemon aren't fully evolved. And Whirlipede. Okay, her last one did evolve. But now, will fall to a Rock Slide if I hit. I do. Good. Boom. It just falls over. That's so sad. Cassie levels up. That's fine. Clara goes down. What have you got that I don't? Yeah, the fucking champion endorsement. Have you forgot who I am? I'm him. What am I missing? You can have those silly mushrooms. I'm gonna find better ones. Anyway. So there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm don't have free will. Oh, wait, that's it? That's all the mushrooms? 3 clusters. Beep, beep, beep. Hello? Is this Connex's phone? How's the trial coming along? Easy peasy. You've already found the max mushrooms? Seems you're in first place. You're a rising star. Go put the pot back on the stove. Okay, I guess I'm good to leave then, right? Or is this... I think this is the end, right? Oh, Diglett. Diglett! That's all the Diglets in Warm-Up Tunnel. What's on the other side? Pot Bottom Desert. Okay. It doesn't look like there's grass out here, so... I might have to do another spinner for this area. Smooth Rock. Rare Candy. Okay, well let's... I could probably fly back, right? How does it work, actually? Can I fly to... Oh, yeah. Look at that. Training Lowlands. Wait, this is tiny. If... What is this? Training Lowlands? Forest Focus? Yeah, this place is freaking tiny. Holy crap. I was used to the, Scarlet and Violet DLC, where it's actually, like, pretty freaking big. But if that's the size of the area, if I made it all the way up to the top, we might actually be done in, like, 3 episodes. Because we've gotten 3 of our, like, what, 12 encounters? No, we get more than 12. We got, like, 20 encounters. Oh, but I also didn't put Bulbous, or, Squirtle in for the dojo. Alright. Looks like you nailed the trial. Congrats on finding the max mushrooms. Trial number 2 is not a problem for you. All my other students ended up getting lost in the forest. Turns out finding max mushrooms was the least of their problems. It's a shame. I guess everyone other than Connex will fail. Well, first things first. Max mushrooms made into a delicious soup. So, I feel like they want to script this into making me feed it to my Rillaboom to get G-Max Rillaboom. Unfortunately, Rillaboom is dead, but they don't know that. Miss Honey, please wait. Why, Clara? What in the world's gotten into you? Pant. I've got some max mushrooms too. Wow, Clara, you must have searched hard for those. That makes you the 2nd person to pass. I did it! Aw, chin up, darling. You did it. This is cause for celebration. Miss Honey, can I please ask you for something just this once? I want you to use my max mushrooms in the max soup. everyone to share my hard work. Oh, Clara, well, if that's what you're after, I'm happy to oblige. This is the first time you've asked for something, and I doubt it's the last. Miss Honey, I hope you don't feel your thunder's being stolen, but we're a family here, and families share, so we'll go ahead and use Clara's mushrooms today. I want to reward. Do you understand? You can hold on to the max mushrooms. Cool. So, I guess I get to use them on whatever I want. And I do have something in mind. Like we've said before many times, Dynamax is not something that I'm allowing myself to do in this run. But I'm pretty sure these max mushrooms have a second use. And I'm pretty sure... Oh my god. When certain Pokemon drink it. There's some Pokemon that have a distinct potential. They'll change into Gigantamax. But I'm pretty sure you could feed it to a Pokemon that already is capable of Gigantamaxing, and it will un-Gigantamax, go to its normal form. So for this whole run, we've had Norman the Eevee, who, I guess I'll pause talking since I do want to read that. I've had Norman the Eevee, who couldn't evolve because he had the Gigantamax factor. So I'm pretty sure that I can feed him Max Soup, and he'll go to a regular Eevee, and then we can have whatever evolution of Eevee we want, which is very exciting. We can have, you know, we've been short on Dark types the whole time. Fairy types we only have 2 of, so we could get Sylveon. We've got 2 Psychic types, so Espeon could also be good. Not in need of Fire types, not really in need of Water or Grass. Ice types, we don't have a single one, but also Glaceon kind of sucks, so maybe not. And last one, Vaporeon, we don't need Water. Oh, Electric. If we could be, we actually are a little bit short on Electric. We only have Toxtricity and Joltik, or Galvantula now. So I'll have to think about that. But I do have one in mind. I do want to look at the Learn set, though, to see if it actually gets good moves by level up. Meet me in my room when you have a moment. Okay. So, let's take a look. Will you make me some food? Yes, I do. Okay, perfect. I could do Butterfree, Eevee, Hatterene, Smith. Oh, I forgot about Gigantamax Machamp. But I want to give it to Norman. It'll become capable of Dynamaxing. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Now, Norman is capable of evolving, which is actually huge. Cool. That's actually so good. Alright. Well, with that, it's time to meet Mustard. Although, I feel like this is a decent spot to call it. This episode will be, you know, a little bit shorter than they've been, but they've been pretty long lately. So, with that, we'll wrap up the first episode of the Isle of Armor. I have no idea how long it's going to be, so maybe there'll be 1 or 2 more. Maybe it could even be 3 or 4. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm just going to take it at my own pace, read the dialogue, explore as much as I can. So if you've enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.